In the midst of the latest DOJ action involving former President Donald Trump, new reports about fake electors now coming out. And we have our chief legal analyst and former chair of the Black Political Caucus, Khalif Rhodes, joining us right now. So, Khalif, these electors were reportedly in play in 2020. What was this alleged scheme coming out of Michigan?
Well, as you know, with any presidential election, we have an electoral college vote. So we have the general popular vote, but the electoral college vote is really all that matters. And so at the end, once the votes are certified, you have these electoral college individuals that turn in their actual votes. Well, this group went and met at a building the day before and decided that they would come up with a scheme to submit votes that said President Trump was successful. Well, we know that he lost that race by 150,000 votes. 3% of the Michigan vote went towards President Biden. And so they attempted to go and say that we're turning in our votes for President Trump. Well, the only problem was the votes for the Democratic side were already in the state capitol when they attempted to get in there, and the Michigan State Police stopped them from even coming into the state capitol.
And these fake electors essentially were pawns in a bigger plan. So right now, state prosecutors in Michigan announced criminal charges today against these 16 Republicans. My question, legally, could these charges stick for these fake electors?
I think 1,000% it sticks. I mean, when they failed to submit the documents to the State House, what they in turn did was a number of them submitted the documents to the National Records Archives. And those are sworn affidavits saying that, listen, we convened in the state capitol and these votes should be counted for former President Trump. I mean, so you clearly knew what you were submitting, but I think it underscores the deeper problem that we have, is that this is our Constitution rests on the democratic process, specifically on the peaceful transfer of power. Yeah. And this was nothing peaceful at all. You have individuals saying, I don't like the outcome, so I'm going to go and submit something fraudulently to try to ensure that my candidate wins. This is what you see in movies, what you see in third world countries, not what you see in America with a Constitution that clearly supports the democratic process and the people's vote.
It's important to point out that Trump allies involved in the scheme have denied any wrongdoing, but as we head into the 2024 election, where does it stand?
I mean, it shows that we have a clear divide within this country, that as folks attempt to destroy and tear apart the political process and the election process, that at least we have folks that are in the AG's office across the country prosecuting individuals that attempt to undermine our process. And the legal process will have and play itself out. We'll see if the votes will count and at least will be not attempted to be illegitimized in the future. But as in Michigan, they're standing up and saying, you're not going to do that here for sure.
Khalif Rhodes, our chief legal analyst, always great to get your perspective. Brian, I'll send it back to you.